Well, protests have erupted in Ennerdale outside Johannesburg. Reports suggest that roads going in and out of the area are blocked.
Ennerdale residents say they have been neglected as coloured people. The community says politicians only come into the area to seek votes and then disappear after elections. Residents are also protesting against drug-related problems in the community.
The community is protesting for housing. They are tired of the service delivering. They're not getting what they are being promised. Every time there's a promise being made and it doesn't come to terms with it. They don't come to terms with it. However, we are not being taken we are not being taken serious, yes. So the community thought today that we're going to do the lockdown. Ennerdale has been on a lockdown. All shops are closed. Schools are being dismissed. And yeah. That's the reason why they're doing this.
Jacob Zuma has never been in Ennerdale. No, sir, I'm not interested in that. I am saying we are citizens of this country and we respect him as our president. Why has he never been here?
We want action in Ennerdale. The colours are tired now. Yes. We are tired. All the outsiders coming in here, grabbing land and building houses. Our people are suffering.
Street lights is off for more than a year. And when we get accounts, we get electricity accounts of 5,000 rand. While other people coming in, grabbing lands and they don't pay anything at all.
No. If somebody can explain to us what priority means, define it for us, so we will have a clear understanding. Where do we fit into priority? Do we fit at the bottom, in the middle, or top?
Well, ANN7 reporter Natasha Puri joins us live from Ennerdale. A very good morning to you, Natasha. Now, you being in that situation and in the area, what updates can you give us and how tense is the situation there this morning?
Well, very good morning to you and to the viewers once again. The situation is relatively tense. What we do know now is that police are trying to just push off the residents of Ennerdale. But I'm actually joined by Lewis Johnson, who was fortunate enough to actually talk to us earlier on. And she'll just tell you her side of the story. She'll paint a picture of what's actually happening here in Ennerdale. Lewis, thank you so much for joining us yet again. Just tell us what's going on. What happened? Did you guys somewhat retaliate? Tell the viewers what's going on.
The protest has already started this morning at 3, and fires were burning and the roads were barricaded as stipulated earlier on. However, it was peaceful and calm. We had a meeting with our Colonel Netno as well as the SAPs, and we advised them that everything will be calm. I'm not 100% sure, but it looked like there was a stone that was thrown from somewhere, and they retaliated and they started shooting rubber bullets and pushing all the community members away. Rubber bullets were shot. It's still being, as you can hear, it's still going on. The community is up in arms. We're tired. We don't need this. We need to be heard. But however, we are being pushed down every time that we do so. Tear gas was also thrown at us earlier on, and the members are very unhappy.
Take us through some of the grievances again. Also, you mentioned earlier on that, as a coloured community, you feel as if you're being neglected. Every time politicians will come here and canvass for votes, but after the elections, it's just the same old thing.
Yes, most definitely. It's community itself. The community itself is being deprived from everything else. All the other informal settlements they have processes and progress going on. However, Ennerdale is stagnant. We're idling. No one is coming to the party. There's promises that's being made. However, promises are not being kept. Housing, service delivering, our schools are not being maintained. There's no infrastructure here as well as there is no empowerment for our kids, the unemployed children. And we are just not seen, and neither are we heard.
And amongst the other things, we overheard Marjorie saying earlier on that the problem of drugs seems to be a huge problem here in Ennerdale. Yet again, you've been complaining to government, and government is not doing anything.
Most definitely, we have a huge problem with narcotics within Ennerdale. There's no sustainability, or we can actually say we're going to take them to rehab. What do we do if they come out of the rehab? Because there's no employment, not even in Ennerdale. Our community suffers because other people from other communities get the jobs inside of the community. Short example, we're standing right in front of Joburg Water. There's no a resident of Ennerdale that works at Joburg Water. So we don't get anything.
And moving on from here, will you guys continue protesting?
Yes, we will. The protest is not going to end because we need answers. We need people to actually come to the party. We're still waiting on the MEC. We're still waiting on the mayor. There's no one here. And not even communication saying that we are on our way. Nothing.
Well, apologies for that. Hopefully your issues will be resolved. And thank you so much once again for speaking to us. Okay, thank you so much. Well, there you have it, Louis, saying that the people here are very, very disgruntled. No government official has come to address them as yet. We do know that according to a statement, the MMCs from around Joburg are actually set to come through today. As to what time, we are not sure. But if we'll actually paint a picture of the aftermath of what actually just happened. As you can see, the roads this side are clear. Police are still trying to push back those protesters, are still firing rubber bullets, some overlooking, into other people's yards. But this is just what remains right now. And this is what you're actually seeing right now, the aftermath of those rubber bullets being fired and that tear gas as well. And as you've heard Louis saying that they will continue protesting until somebody comes to address the people of Ennerdale, until somebody comes and addresses the needs and demands of the people here, as she's mentioned, housing, drugs, economic development as well, and service delivery, which is mostly important, saying that most people who actually work here in Ennerdale people from outside, their own people are not even being empowered or being employed as well. And she said that the people of Ennerdale have actually had it. People have been protesting from as early as 3 a.m., closing off the whole of Ennerdale. All schools are shut down. All shops are shut down. But luckily enough, there has not been any signs of violence. No shops have been looted, as she said that this is really a peaceful protest. But she wonders why police have actually retaliated and resulted in them actually firing that tear gas and those rubber bullets. Geo and Steph.
Well, thank you so much for that update. That was our reporter Natasha Puri joining us live there from Ennerdale, giving us the latest updates on the riots going on in that place.